In this video, we will show you how to capture your Nintendo Switch 2 with Elgato Capture Cards, both USB and internal. We'll be demonstrating mainly with 4KX, though these steps broadly apply to all of our capture cards. First, ensure your capture card is connected and powered on. For USB capture cards, make sure it is connected to a USB 3.0 or faster port on your PC or Mac. And for PCI Express models, make sure the capture card is installed in a suitable slot. For 4K Pro, that would be a PCI Express 2.0 slot with 4 or more lanes. More information on PCI Express in the description. Next, connect an HDMI cable from the HDMI out of your Elgato Capture Card to the HDMI port on the TV or display you normally play on. Then, connect your official Switch 2 power supply to the Switch 2 dock. Next, connect a second HDMI cable from your Switch 2 dock to the HDMI in port on your Elgato Capture Card. Internal models like 4K Pro or 4K 60 Pro will have these ports labeled as well. It's very important that you follow these steps in this order. Finally, place your Switch into the dock and power it on. If you are connecting headphones to the port on top of your Switch 2 or using Bluetooth audio, the Switch 2 console will automatically mute the sound sent over the HDMI connection to your TV and capture card. If you aren't receiving any audio in your capture, this is possibly why. To resolve this, you will need to disconnect your headphones from the Switch 2, then either connect the headphones to your TV or monitor, or connect them to your computer, and then listen to the game from the preview in Elgato Studio or a similar app. Another option is to use Chatlink Pro. Chatlink Pro splits the audio coming from the console and sends it to both your headphones and to your capture card. You can find our video guide on using Chatlink Pro in the description for further information. Game Capture Neo setups will need to use the software preview to listen to their game audio. Once everything is connected and powered on, open capture software like our own Elgato Studio to quickly start recording your gameplay right away. You can download Elgato Studio from elgato.com/downloads. Once opened, you will see a capture device listed on the top left. Click on the resolution to open up a description of your source, capture settings, and even the signal going to your TV. Click on the recording tile to open up settings and change recording quality and destination. And then finally, click on the big red button at the bottom to get started recording. Or add your Elgato Capture Card to OBS Studio for streaming. In your scene, click on the plus button under Sources. Choose Video Capture Device, then choose your device from the drop-down list. In this case, Elgato 4KX. Click on OK and your capture card is in your scene. On macOS, there is one more step for audio. Click on the plus button for your sources. Then add an audio input capture. Then select your Elgato USB capture card and click on OK. If you experience issues receiving a signal in capture apps, here are some steps you can try. First, power cycle your Switch by holding down the power button on top of the console until the power menu appears. Then, go into Power Options and choose Power Off. Wait 30 seconds and then re-power on your Switch 2. Next, try a different HDMI cable, especially if you're using a cable from an older console, and make sure to double-check the order of your HDMI connections. Your Switch 2 dock connects to the HDMI in port on your capture card, and your display or TV connects to the HDMI out port, in to out. If you are using Game Capture Neo, be aware that the input and output ports are reversed compared to most other Elgato models. On your Switch 2, you may need to set a specific resolution by heading into System Settings, Display, and then for TV resolution, instead of automatic, choose a specific resolution, such as 2160p. If you are on an older Elgato capture card, you may need to set this to 1080p. Next, try disabling Match TV Power State, 120Hz output, and/or Auto Low Latency mode. Note that you may need to adjust one or more of these display settings depending on your setup. If you are not seeing the pass-through image onto your TV, try this. Inside of Elgato Studio, open up the device settings using the sidebar button on the top right. Next, change Input EDID mode to Display. This setting applies immediately to the device. If you notice colors washed out or overly bright, you can try turning off HDR by going into the Switch 2's display settings, then by scrolling all the way down and switch HDR output to off. Keep in mind that due to a process called tone mapping, there will be some difference between the colors you see on your HDR TV and on the Capture software's preview. Lastly, if you are missing sound in your Capture, go to the Audio menu from the System Settings and set TV sound to stereo from Automatic. Remember that any headset or headphones connected to Switch 2 will mute captured audio. If you continue to experience some hiccups in your Capture setup, please reach out to our support team at help.elgato.com. Subscribe to us here on YouTube to learn more about your Elgato Capture Card and other Elgato products. Thanks for watching.